from the Wakanda Library here. Today I'm going to show you something that has become really important in the last few months, is a holder for our hand sanitizers. It used to be you always could pick them up anywhere, and a lot of them even came with them, or you could just go to like Bath and Body Works and get them with the holders. Those are becoming harder and harder to find. It seems like nowadays we just kind of need to grab which one's available. So I'm going to show you 2 easy ways to make a holder for your hand sanitizer that you can customize to fit whatever type or shape bottle you got. So we're going to use this one first for the sewing one. I'm using felt, but you can use a cut up pair of jeans or an old t-shirt. You're going to take, the way to measure it is lay it down and then fold the fabric over, and you want to just be able to touch it on either side of it. If it can touch, then it's going to be enough once we sew it, because it'll stretch a little bit too. Remember, if you do decide to do jeans, it's really thick and tough to sew, so make sure you'll have a tough needle. You're going to make sure you have enough fabric so you can fold it over, okay? So when you get it there, you're going to take a pen and mark it. Mark it right here. Okay. And take that out. And then you're going to cut that whole strip. So start cutting like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You see, I'm just kind of freehanding the cut. It's good, it'll still fit. Okay, when you get your strip cut out, so we know it's wide enough now. So you're gonna bring it up to the neck of the bottle, and then you're gonna measure it so it goes down to about here so you can close it. So maybe about an inch down to the bottle, and then I'm gonna cut this little bit of extra piece off. Okay, so we've got kind of this little pocket built already for it, okay? Now it's time to start sewing. So make sure you keep it so you want it to be right at the neck of the bottle. That's what's gonna be, mine's pretty crooked there. Let's make that a little straighter. Let me measure one more time before I start sewing. Make sure you're right here at the neck. Okay. You don't have to be a great sewer. I am not. You're just gonna do a loose kind of stitch down the side. So I have this nice big needle, and I'm using embroidery thread, but regular thread will work. Use whatever you have at your house. Okay, and then you're going to sew up one side and you're going to tie it off here, and then you'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're just going to poke it in through the bottom like this. Oops. Make sure you pull it all the way through. You want to make sure the thread's long enough that you'll have enough to go all the way up the side, but if you make it really long, it gets tangled when you're sewing, so try not to make it too long. It's okay, you can always tie it off and add more on. All right, you're going to keep going all the way up the side. I think it's kind of fun when you do the big stitches like this. They show, it kind of makes it look neat. This is a great way to kind of personalize something that we all need to carry around with us nowadays. I know I seem to have one in every pocket or bag that I take with me in my car. I like to sew up this way towards myself so I can see the needle coming, so I don't poke myself in the finger. All right. And you can do it. Spend a little bit more time, make yours a little bit neater. I'm just kind of doing it quick so you guys can get an idea of what it's going to look like. And then when it comes to the end here, we'll just cut it off and tie a knot. Any way you can. So it's also nice too, if you want, you can just kind of poke it back down inside and hide that string. Nobody will see it that way, and I'll keep it kind of nice and tight. The thing is, the way I sewed it too, it's not super tight that it wouldn't stretch a little bit if you got a different size bottle or a different shape bottle. I know I've had that new shape that the Bath and Body Works bottles are a little bit different now, so you can tie it off on the side. Okay, so now you cut your little end off. You got this little pocket, right? And the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna turn it on its back, and right here you're gonna pinch it, pinch a little fabric, and you wanna make sure you only have the one layer. I'm pinching it, right? And then about an inch down from the top there. I'm gonna take my scissors, and I'm gonna cut just 2 little slits right here. And do one about an inch away. There's those 2 little slits right there. And that is gonna enable me to put this little ring through. Hook it on like that, okay? So now I have some Velcro here I had left over from another project, so I'm gonna cut a little piece off. and put it on here to make an opening and closure here too, so I can pull it open and close. I always find the best way to line it up is open both sides of the Velcro and then just close it. Okay, and then let's test it, see how it goes. All right, I have one of these fun little new shaped Bath and Body Works one here. Let's see if it fits right in there. So this guy will work right in here. You can fold it shut and you can hook that on any kind of pocket or a backpack. But in order to put this big bottle in here, what we're gonna do is go right into the middle on the bottom, make a little snip with our scissors right here, and then I'm gonna open up a little bit more, and I'm gonna take my scissors and slide it in there and just do a tiny cut each way. So you kind of have a little X on the bottom there. And I'll slide our bottle right in there. Like I said, all the bottles are kind of different shapes and sizes right now, so you might need to make yours a little bit bigger to make yours fit through, but don't make it too big because it'll kind of stretch out and it could fall through then. There you go. You can pop it open and use your sanitizer really quickly with that one. All right, if you're not a sewer, which like I said, I'm not much of a sewer, so you should be able to pull that off, but I have another fun way to do it with some duct tape, which there's all kinds of fun colors and patterns of duct tape right now, and it's pretty inexpensive, and look how many you could make out of a roll like this. So you're gonna take a piece of duct tape, kind of just roll it open like this, and just lay it flat like that. So we'll use this same bottle again. So from the lid down to the bottom, then we're gonna take the duct tape and fold it all the way over. Turn it this way, and we're gonna cut it right here, even with the lid, okay? Take that, set it to the side for a second. And then we're gonna roll this out, and you're gonna take a piece. It's about 4 inches. About 4 inches long, you'll be able to do it. So about here, you don't have to measure, you can just kind of eyeball it, it's good. All right, it's very sticky. Set this to the side, and we're going to take this and roll it like that. Just fold it neatly and squish it down. 2. All right, so now you've got this nice kind of strong little strip. And take this peel back here one side. Whoops, okay. Wrapper's kind of coming on there too. We'll peel it back like this. And you're going to take your scissors on either side of your cap. You're going to make a little snip like this. Now you have these 2 little wings and this tab. So peel it back down a little bit. Now you can do this 2 ways. You can peel it down enough and then just kind of tuck that tab in like this, the middle tab. Just make it flat. Or you can, if you want, kind of hold these back and just cut it right off. This is a piece you can throw away. You're not going to need it. Right? And then you're going to wrap these 2 little guys, these little wings, right around your bottle and push them down smooth. Okay, then open this back up. And here you're going to take our little loop we made and make it flat. Stick a piece here and then come all the way around from the other side. Stick your other piece there so it meets, and make sure you push that down really good. And then bring this side back up. And you're going to do the same thing. You'll fold it down. Oops, get this guy off here. Cut these 2 little wings out. Like I said, either fold it down or snip it off. I'll just snip it off. Get that out of the way. Wrap this guy around like this. And then to make it more secure, we're going to take one more piece. And you can, again, you just use your bottle to measure. You don't even have to do, this is the perfect size bottle for this, just to make it a little bit more secure and look a little smoother. You don't even have to do this part, but I like the kind of more finished look it has. Wrap around one time, tape it nice and smooth. There you go. You have a little loop on there, and you can hang that on your backpack or your bag or anything you need to do. So I hope you guys decide to try this at home, and hope it works for you. See you soon.